They little Uzi with it, renegades, run shit, we really stupid. First they love us, then they hate us, then they love us again. Then they hate us, then they love us, but we call them our friends. You ain't riding how I ride and you don't ride to the end. I seen a lot of niggas switch up and that's where it begin.
Let's go.
We got a promise that right now, if you got an issue, then dead that. Don't call up for shit if you never around, if you know that I meant that. I went from city to county and county to city, they fuck with me, not just Philly. I got more bitches from Florida to East, but more than the niggas that live in them cities. Niggas don't let me, they let it do business. These bitches don't let me, they love how I treat them. What you expect when they know you didn't take it, you know what they say, boy, cheaper to keep. Look what they did to me, look at this city, I see them in most of them enemies, most of them frenemies, most of them centipedes, most of them came from the edge, they a piece of me. Boy, who did it like me? 1 minute we birthed in this Spanish TV, 1 minute in Philly, then next overseas. 1 minute they hate us, now look how they be. Boy, who did it like me? 1 minute they love you, 1 minute they hate you. 1 minute this TV dinner, then they preach you. 1 minute this walking, then mulligan pay you. I came in the game with a whole lot of passion and drive that can never be matched. I'ma always be mad. Could never be this if I didn't eat stress. I was down on my ass, I can never go back. Don't care what you did, I don't care where you been, I don't care what you mean. Show me who did you help? What did you do for the city, the niggas, the county? We struggle from causes you dealt. Look at my mind, I'm out of it. Niggas is scared of the power, just scared to acknowledge it. I'm trying to polish it, waiting so patient, I've been through the politics. Poison the people I know, I'm sick of it. If you're best when they see me, it's different shit. If you're best when they see me, it's different. We got a promise that right now, if you got an issue, then dead that. Don't call up for shit if you never around, if you know that I meant that. I went from city to county and county to city, they fuck with me, not just Philly. I got more bitches from Florida to East, but more than the niggas that live in them cities. So tell me you love me, just get on my dick. I've been here for a minute, I've been in the midst. Going out in some of my pockets at 9, I knew and I needed a family a lick. Dropped out of college, I had to get rich. All these hoes in my line, you ain't telling me shit. Niggas with smoke said they go on the trip. Models with us and they cutting, we lit. Boy, I'm County Kravitz, half passion, half savage. Everything your bitch want. Down bad, got back, you mad, I'm glad, I'm hummed. Don't play with me, hang with me, look at me, part my back respectfully. I've been the man with the plan, you a fan, all I see is checks. We got a promise that right now, if you got an issue, then dead that. Don't call up for shit if you never around, if you know that I meant that. I went from city to county and county to city, they fuck with me, not just Philly. I got more bitches from Florida to East, but more than the niggas that live in them cities. Do we got a promise that right now, if you got an issue, then dead that. Don't call up for shit if you never around, if you know that I meant that. I went from city to county and county to city, they fuck with me, not just Philly. I got more bitches from Florida to East, but more than the niggas that live in them cities.
Ooh, we gotta let this rock. You gotta let that rock too. You can go. You go ahead. Go ahead too.
I done fucked 3 hoes in one night, I ain't got no more. I done fucked this bitch, that bitch, and I got mad stories. Same hoes back then, out here still drawn. Old friends turn ops, out here gun marching. Old ops turn friends, look like cash talking. New hoes, new money, got no problems coming. I know they coming. Stood tall, seen it all, I know they head hunting. Velcro, stay low, we don't type no comments. I lost this bitch, that bitch, they ain't had no tolerance. I was a misfit, real shit, I was so unpolished. I was on kiss shit, get lit, I done fucked up college. I still try to fix shit with those chicks, I think that I feel sorry. I know I remember I met Daph, no ass, but she had a glow to it. Remember I met Ab, fat ass, and we used to go through it. Remember I met Rose, so cold, she couldn't hold on. So incredible, they strong. I still wish the best for 'em. I still got a check for 'em. I do. I felt I was best for 'em. I felt like they should've just waited. Don't listen to them, they be hating. They wanted the best and I knew it. I know what it takes to get to it. I heard all the pain, you been through it. I put all the pain in my music. I done fucked 3 hoes in one night, I ain't got no more. I done fucked this bitch, that bitch, and I got mad stories. Same hoes back then, out here still drawn. Old friends turn ops, out here gun marching. Old ops turn friends, look like cash talking. New hoes, new money, got no problems coming. Stood tall, seen it all, I know they head hunting. I know they is. Velcro, stay low, we don't type no comments. No. I done had this friend, that friend, most of them fell off. I don't need them, no. If I knew back then what I know now, I'd be well off. It's all good. Now I got more money, less friends, things looking better now. My son getting older now. I'm plotting to settle down. No more carry metal around. We walking on higher ground. Security higher now. Get too close and I put you down. I done fucked 3 hoes in one night. I ain't got no more. I done fucked this bitch, that bitch, and I got mad stories. Same hoes back then, out here still drawing. Old friends turn ops, out here gun marching. Old ops turn friends, look like cash talking. New hoes, new money, got no problems coming. I know they coming. Stood tall, seen it all, I know they here hunting. Velcro, stay low, won't take no comments.
Yeah.
CME Morning Show.
CME Morning Show, man. That
Happy
joint come
Friday.
on. That beat crazy.
Digital crates.
Yeah, they both actually were digital crates.
Shout out to crates, man.
They both were digital crates. No Morals and that other song is called Rolling Stone. So
Oh shit.
yeah,
Hey.
it's called Rolling Stone. We got a problem strapped right now. If you got an issue, then dead that. Don't call it for shit if you never around. If you know that I meant that. I went from Philly to I went from city to city. I went from city to county and county to city. They fuck with me, not just in Philly. I got more bitches from Florida to East Baltimore than the niggas that live in them cities.
Yo,
God
talk heavy, dog.
damn. That is kind of like a heavy talk, though. That's kind of heavy talk. I went from city to county and county to city. They fuck with me, not just in Philly. I got more bitches from Florida to East Baltimore than the niggas that live in them cities. Damn.
There's barely any niggas who live in Baltimore. So that means
What?
It's underpopulated.
Yo!
It's underpopulated.
This nigga said it's underpopulated.
That's one of the cities that's underpopulated. That's crazy.
He said it's underpopulated.
I go to Baltimore with you at this point. I mean, I heard so many good things. I want to go.
You got to.
I'm gonna come next time. Whenever
You gotta do like for real. I'm gonna go out there for like
Rift on the Cliff. That was the thing.
I'm gonna go out there for like a week.
What?
A weekend.
Ooh.
I think about that. I think about this.
What's this new TikTok now shit? Like, is this supposed to be like?
I don't know what TikTok now is.
That's too much.
Let's
like,
look into it. Tap. What is it?
It tells you what people are doing like currently, like right this second, and it's like annoying.
So it's like TikTok, Twitter.
Yeah, but it's like a picture, like front camera, back camera. Let me see. So you post to view it, and I gotta post one to see hers. I don't want to do like I got. All right, I'll do it because. All right, so I'm on CME Morning Show. Check. So now people can see what I'm doing right this second.
Wow.
And now,
TikTok now,
I
people.
can see her what she's doing right this second.
Wow.
It's really stupid though, because nobody really
TikTok now. How about that?
That's the new TikTok. So check it
out.
out.
Sound cool, yo, my guy. So the question today is why. This is the question. It's not going to be what we was talking about earlier. It's not going to be that. We're going to get into that when a little deeper. That's a different. That's day. A whole different day.
Different day.
We need a whole like campaign behind that, like notes and shit,
T-shirts.
Like T-shirt. Oh no, seriously, like we gotta have our hoodies on and all that.
They gonna hate us.
They gonna hate us after that. So we're gonna right now we're gonna water it down a little bit, and we're gonna say why be what they say you are.
Why be what they say you are?
Why be what they say you are? So for example, right, and I'll use this in a sense, right? So let's take it like this. Let's do it like this, right? Since Jewish people are the topic, right?
Wait, what?
Jewish people are like they're all like the topic of discussion and like news right now because of Kanye. You know? And stuff like that, right?
Jewish people.
Just because people say Jewish people are cheap, does that mean you have to be cheap if you're Jewish?
Nope. You don't have to be nothing that nobody says you are.
But socially speaking, aren't they?
I mean, black people always late.
No. But we are. Like,
you're right.
What are you talking about?
Some shit just stand true, nigga. I don't know.
Like, you know what I'm saying is like you ever be all right, speaking of being black, right?
Right.
You ever be disrespectful.
Trouble. Is this the person that was supposed to be on Zoom?
No, that's disrespectful.
That's somebody that was on the way.
That's crazy.
They can look on any live and know that this man is on live right now.
That's crazy.
That's why you need TikTok now. That's probably why. Because you can be like, look, I'm at work right now. Like,
Yo, you know what?
that might be why.
That might be why.
Thank you, TikTok, for telling niggas like
Thank you,
now
TikTok.
I'm busy. Look at what I'm doing.
No, cause like think about it though, like being like right, you be and we all do it like right. So like we be late to something, and we really just don't give a fuck. Like you ever notice? Like you ever like no, seriously, you ever notice that?
Yeah.
We use the fact that we always late as like
It's
an
like
excuse.
a cushion.
Yeah,
It's like nigga, I'm black. You know I'm gonna be late. Like
we call it CP time.
CP time. And you got to understand that if you don't, anything that says be there by 12, you be there at 4. Like it just makes sense. You don't come on time to stuff because nothing's supposed to start on time. That's probably the answer to the question.
Yeah, no.
Some things not supposed to start. Only thing that's supposed to start on time is funerals.
What?
Because you gotta get to the graveyard at the same time. We almost missed my uncle's burial because we had a longer funeral. The funeral was late, and we almost missed it.
All right, I know like funerals are touchy. But like,
we ain't gotta talk about funerals.
No, but we are. So, you know what I hate about certain funerals?
I went to one yesterday. That was pretty nice.
I hate when the pastor like hop in his bag
and start preaching for campaigns, like trying to get to a church. Come on Sunday, because we do more of this preaching thing.
Like
my cousin just passed.
Like yo, like no, like they like you haven't like they not comforting. Like on some shit. Like on some shit. Like Christian pastors aren't comforting. Like they'll do a whole sermon, right? While your significant other is in the casket in front of you, and you sad as shit, and they'll talk about how hold on. The Christian pastors will talk about how this was God's timing. And like what?
He was 12 years old. What do you mean?
They'll go into they don't say they don't just comfort you. They say shit that kind of makes you what? A little upset a little bit. Like you don't be know how to feel. Like you don't know how to feel about what he just said.
Right. And then you just got to sit there as a professional and say, well, I guess this is how we pay. This is what we paid for.
Like I was at my cousin's funeral a couple weeks ago.
I'm preaching my own funeral.
I was at my cousin. You're going to preach at your own.
I'm gonna have something pre-recorded. Just play it, and then everybody can just leave. Don't even worry about nothing.
That's actually really efficient.
Like we artists, like we should be able to do a concert at. It's sometimes you just don't need a pastor. You need an MC, maybe just somebody to just push the funeral forward. Push the funeral forward.
MC. He said get an MC for the funeral. A master of the ceremony. No, but they don't never say nothing that's really comforting.
Yeah, it's some that have done better than others. I would say that, but
I was at my cousin's funeral, right? And the pastor was he was like, see, sometimes we don't know until we know. And when we know, we'll be looking at the most heavenly Father right in his face. And you be like, nigga, I don't want to right now. I don't, what? Wait a minute. What?
If you're not living right, then you can be next. Wait, what? Nigga, what? This is not what we came for.
No, wait. She didn't know until she knew, and now she knows. And for you to know that she's up there with him.
Right. Regular. She wasn't even Christian. She could be in hell, and now we all sad. So I don't want to talk about it.
Yo, that's why I don't like going to I don't like going to.
I don't like going to the service. I will go to the repast. I will go to anything, but the service, and then you see people that you don't want to see. It's just not a good thing.
It is. You do. You definitely at funerals you see a lot of people you don't want to see. I really wasn't interested in seeing.
Cause at the end of the day, it's where do we go? You know what I'm saying?
Everybody all emotional, so now everybody wanna be all close and shit. That's the only thing I don't like about funerals. You go to a funeral and shit, everybody now all your family wants your number. They wanna be closer. They don't like how y'all not family oriented.
Yo,
I don't like funerals because of that shit. All that shit. Pastors, Christian funerals, and overly emotional people about unity at funerals that you'll never see to the next funeral.
They get on the stage. This is why we gotta come together because we can't let. No, this is not why we need to come together.
That's exactly why.
I haven't seen you since I was 3, nigga. Like y'all don't even know who you are. You knew my cousin. That's why you here, nigga. You don't know me.
Who are you?
Right, and then it'd be like, I'm part of your family. How? I never seen you at any Thanksgiving table.
Good morning.
You have not.
Say Money was good. Be More was good.
You never invited me to Thanksgiving, Christmas. I didn't get a call. My birthday, I done missed 16 birthday calls.
No, seriously,
and all of a sudden, you want to be my family. Nah,
pastors be saying they be saying shit like, they be saying shit at funerals that make you be having to decrypt it so you gotta come to this next Sunday service. They be like, I see ya when up top and gets down lower, you gotta stay high. But the only way you're gonna know her is when you know her. And if you need to know, you're gonna come this Sunday to the service 10:30. We be like, wait a minute, did you just market your whole shit?
Nigga put his cash app.
Did you just plug your shit at like in tithes and offerings? We don't take them by hand because of COVID, thank God. We take them electronically. Wait a minute, what?
You got cash app for the funeral.
What are you doing?
It's gonna be a list at my funeral. Like certain niggas ain't gonna be allowed to come in.
Look, he say shit. Pastors be saying anything to get you to pay some tithes. They be like, even when you die, you're in heaven. You're paying your tithes. You gotta keep the lights on in heaven. Thank God. So we're here. Wait a minute.
If heaven got regular lights, I don't want to go. I'm sorry.
They be like, you're paying tithes here and there. You might go over there. You're still gonna pay tithes. Anywhere it's tithes. Wait a minute.
Here go the line.
So give me 5. Wait a minute.
Here go the line. Here go the line. Will a man rob?
What?
Will a man rob God? That's They say that will a man rob God?
Yeah, you see it, yo. Well, you see it. Look, man robbed the church, the house of God.
Rob anybody. Actually,
yo,
a man
niggas,
will actually rob.
That's how you know niggas is savage. You know these churches is live streaming and you running down on them drones. You savage. Like you ran down on the house of God. You just gave him more clout.
Like you have a special parking spot in hell. Like
that's crazy.
Your hell spot is different than everybody else's hell.
That's
spot.
Crazy.
If you rob a church, like if you do certain things, I feel like hell is different for you. Like your hell is gonna be reflective of what things you did. Like if you rob the church, then every day at 12 o'clock you gonna get robbed. Like that's just like that's your life for the rest of your life. Like that's what
crazy. That's crazy.
That's like the Buddhist idea of like ideology. It's like whatever you did in this life happens to you over and over again in the next life.
Wow.
If you didn't live right, like if you fucked over people, then for your
next life you're gonna get fucked over
for the rest of it.
Damn.
Like that's the type of God I believe. Like I think that makes sense to me. Like it shouldn't be based on rewards and time. And like if you're 100 years old, of course you live more life. Your heaven would be more grander. But if you was an asshole for 100 years, you should be treated like as such. Even if you went to heaven, like your heaven should be like ass.
If you're an asshole for 100 years, you should be treated as such for another 100
years. For 200 years, you're gonna be suffering as an asshole.
That's crazy though. Like when you really think about it though, like you know what I'm saying, the rundown on like all that shit. Like that shit.
Like what's the third part? All right, nigga, y'all know them niggas on Sunday that be worshiping God and all that.
Like
rob them niggas.
You got number one, like you can't come as you are because they're gonna try to pray for you.
Bro, they checked my bag when I went to church. I felt so like
they checked your bag.
Bro, I had a book bag. I was coming. I had my army boots on.
You look like you was about to blow that shit up.
They thought I was gonna come in there and be like this.
Hey chef, they thought Bino was about to blow their shit up.
They thought I was coming down there to run down on the church.
America! They didn't give me my check.
Right, that would've been
you all died. Yo, they thought Bino was about to be a terror.
They was looking at my bag like, what's in there? I was like, you want to find it? I probably shouldn't have said that. I like playing with people too, though, sometimes. Like, when they start asking me shit, like, at the airport, I just fuck around.
On a serious note about bombs and bomb threats. On a serious note. In 8th grade, I did a project, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so 7th and 8th grade, right? I used to get into a lot of fights and shit. Because I was little as shit. So I used to fight all the big guys and shit, right? All the 9th graders and all those guys, right? So I used to get into it and shit. And then one day, I told the motherfucker, I was like, you know what? I was like, y'all, I'll kill you. I'm tired of fighting y'all. Y'all really big as shit. The one boy was 16 in the 8th grade. Like, he was really a grown man. Like, for real. He had a beard and everything. And I was tired of fighting him. Like, it was just, it was about so many, like fights that you can just get through without just like, yo, like, all right, yo, like, you gotta go. Like, I had a county, I had a white kid moment. Like, I was like, I'm gonna kill you.
This shit.
So the next day, right? So we had a project that was due for school, right? The following day, I bring my project in. My project is like, it's like a collage thing that you got to do, right? And my collage was a cereal box wrapped in brown paper, and it had a bunch of pictures on it, right?
Nigga, did you bring a bomb to school?
I didn't listen. I didn't put the pictures on it until I got to school, right?
Yo.
I didn't put the pictures on it yet. So I'm walking through school with this brown box, right? With this brown box. And I'm walking through it, and I just get this. I got, you know, like I'm on go. I'm ready to fight anyway.
Being a kid,
like, I'm here,
shaking it,
and I'm just walking and shit with it, right? So the one boy like walking to me, I was like, yo, I said, leave me alone.
Right,
like I ain't got time for it today. Today's a big day. You know what I'm saying? So I get the band class, right? I sit, you know,
your bomb down.
Yeah, sit my bomb down, right? I sit it down, right?
Right.
And I'm like, you know what, cool, like my next class is right across the hall. Well, 2 classes from now, I got 2 periods from now, is right across the hall. I'm gonna just leave it here.
You left the bomb.
So I left it there, right? And the crazy thing is I left it there like under the table. So so I hid the box. Right? Because I didn't want nobody to take it.
Right.
So I hid the box, right? Next class, it's a fucking fire. The fire alarms go off and shit, right?
Right.
Fire
You
alarms
nothing about it.
I'm thinking nothing about it, right? They evacuated the whole school. Like, I mean, it's Abington. So, like, it's like 2,000 kids, like, outside, right? We just outside. We part land. We cooling. We chilling. We joking. We're having a good time. Like, just enjoying our way. Yo, we ain't got to be in class. Bet. All you see is like the police, right? They're at the front door and shit. Uh-huh. And we just looking at it, it's a lot of them, and they just like, they're like real police, and we just looking like, damn, something must have really happened. Like, I mean, bomb squad show up, all types of shit, like, damn. And they looking at like our section.
Right. So you know something.
So I'm like, yo, like, I'm like, tripping. Why the fuck they looking over here? Like, you know what I'm saying? On the loudspeaker. The loudspeaker, my nigga. On the loudspeaker. It said, attention students of Abington Junior High School.
There's a bomb in the building.
They said, can someone send Christopher Mackey to the front of the school? East side entrance. Little theater. So I'm like, all right. So everybody like, ooh, like everybody looking at me and shit.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they looking at me like, man, what the fuck you do? I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, so I walk up and shit, right?
They tackled this shit out you.
They was like, no, they was like, we're under something bomb threat, right? Some category of a bomb threat.
Some shit.
And I was like, wow, that's unfortunate. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I got like real like county on the wow. You know, like wow. It's,
I don't know why you guys would call me for this. What's going on?
They said, you know, everything's, you know, fine now. They're getting ready to bring people back into school. So I felt like they was letting me know to go tell the rest of the school or something. Like, all right, am I the spokesman for y'all now? Am I the face of Abington or something? Like, what just happened? Like, this is some movie shit.
Right.
Like, am I like the new principal or something? Like, this is crazy. They said they pulled out the joint. They pulled out my project.
You thinking like, whoa, it is a good project. I didn't know. I think it was
they pulled out my project. And I was like, that's my project. Right. I was like, yo, I did that good? They was like, we thought this was the bomb. Yo, I had the straightest face, like, I felt insulted. They said, we need you to come with us, you know, to the office and shit. So I'll go to the office and shit. And I'm in the office and shit, and I'm like, I'm like, how stupid do you think I am?
Right.
Like, what makes you think I would actually bring a bomb into school? Like what? Like.
A homemade bomb at that. And
Well,
I'm
we've
young.
had situations like this before.
Yeah,
Do I look
yeah.
like the situations before?
Y'all
Number
had
one.
bombs before?
Like, no, yes. Abington was crazy, yo. We had like, yeah, yo, them kids out there is trouble. Like they, them niggas is trouble. Like them fair skinned people troubled out there in that area.
The
they
only
troubled.
thing that would
When
have
I
made
was
this
growing
worse,
up, they was trouble.
if you was the only Muslim kid in school, that would have made it just that much worse. Like you come up with your whole Muslim lane, they like
wait, it was cool. It was like a cool thing.
okay.
We had like, all right. So I remember this. Like fuck that bomb shit. I remember this. Right, it's the first time in Philly, like a real Philly nigga like moved up there. You know what I'm saying? I remember everybody like certain like it was like a small handful of niggas. They just all like was from Philly like 3 weeks later from hanging out with this nigga. And he ain't like take them to the city like they niggas ain't never wear fucking scullies in the fucking county. We ain't had scullies, we called them beanies.
All true.
I'm looking at these niggas like y'all niggas late as hell.
That's a lot that we got.
Nigga was like, yeah, check my scully out. Nigga, you been never mind.
Don't even get into that.
Never mind.
It's Friday.
I'm gonna let you win. I used to be like, you know what? I'm gonna let you win.
Yeah.
You got it.
That story that you just told me.
Yeah, they really thought I was like
That's crazy.
yo, and when I was in like 11th grade, well, when I was in 11th grade, I was wilding, but I got into this crazy ass situation and some niggas from Fells. I got into a situation with some niggas from Fells, right?
What?
So they came up like early in the morning. We got it in and shit like that. And they really thought that I was going whatchamacallit. They really thought like I brought a gun to school so that way I could leave school to go to Fells instead of just taking my strap and going straight.
That's crazy. Like, you know how far Fells is, nigga? Like, to go to Fells, nigga, you had to have a whole day off of school. You wouldn't even be able to make that shit by the time you got out of school.
We had like it was like a good like 6-month situation. Like a good joint, cause we got into it with like our beefs was always over bitches.
Of course.
Like it was like
a bunch of bad
it
bitches,
wasn't even like y'all trying to take our bitches. We ain't care. We ain't want them.
Right.
We wanted y'all bitches.
We wanted the city chickies.
So like we was always fighting over like city bitches. It just got tiring after a point. So then you just move. Just move to the city.
Move to the city. From the county to the city. From county to the city.
There you go.
Put that.
There you go. There you go. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what. No, I'm wearing no music.
I can't believe they took your little bomb project and then shut the
they
whole
did.
school. That shit is
but
crazy.
No, you gotta think about schools in the county is like, man, like they were scared. No, but you gotta think this is 2003. Oh, 2004. They were scary as hell.
2 years after the situation.
Yeah, though they was like I be trying to tell niggas be like, wow, that was racist. I be like, nigga, that was not racist. I know racism. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers like racism. Motherfuckers be they be using that racism shit real loosely. Nah, nigga, you don't know racism until you know racism.
I went to Lock Haven. Let me just say that.
You know what I'm saying?
That
like,
shit
yeah,
was racist,
like
nigga. I seen some
racism at its finest.
I seen Klan rallies, nigga, and I was just like, whoa, I didn't know y'all had meetings. Like, y'all got like festivals, y'all wear y'all shit.
Tuna was good, my dog.
What's up, Tune? Niggas is laughing at the chat.
Yeah, no, seriously.
This is a serious day for us though. Like we haven't tackled a lot of topics.
Tuna can relate to this shit. He probably can attest to the first Philly, like real Philly nigga coming out on his side where he was at in the county and shit, out like Montgomeryville and all that shit, yo. Yeah. He could probably attest that the first real Philly nigga, like niggas in Philly, like when they came out there, like that's why like you like in now, you know, like you check niggas, like niggas in Philly, yo, they can go anywhere and they going. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make it Philly. They're gonna make it Philly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just kind of like gravitate, and females kind of gravitate to it.
Go to Williamsport.
Right? The first, dog, niggas, dog, it was horrible. It was just horrible. Like when I think about back on it now and shit, it was just horrible. Like the way niggas was living was just horrible.
Trifling.
Like just trifling, fighting over bitches. Like I mean, like cold fighting over girls that like we wouldn't like. Even like want now.
They wasn't even worth it then.
They wasn't even worth it then.
So now,
No, these young boys now though, the girls they fighting over, these girls look like fucking models and shit.
I said that I was like, our generation of girls didn't look like the generation of girls. Like
Yeah,
now,
our
like,
generation of girls
it's
is
way more
corny as shit
tens.
for
It's way more tens now. Like these young boys got blessed because we ain't had that. Bitches didn't want to do their hair. They came to school with afros. They didn't give a fuck. Like they used to come to school. They came to school with fucking holy jeans. They smelt weird. Like they didn't give a fuck.
Yo, real shit, yo. Real shit, yo. You know what's crazy? This is where women learn how to live in certain conditions and still be bad bitches. I'm gonna tell you how. Because when I was young, right, you knew if a person's parents smoked cigarettes.
They smelled like
right.
it.
You knew it. It smelled like it. The clothes smelled like it. It was in the clothes.
They smell like weed.
These kids now, like, they parents smell like everything. You know what I'm saying? It smell like all types of shit, right?
Cocaine, meth.
Right? Smell like all types of shit, right? You would never know.
They don't smell like nothing. They got their own little fragrance.
Instagram some shit. I don't think I could have grew up with Instagram in 2006.
I work at a high school where they have a policy that if whenever you feel the need to, you can walk out the classroom with no permission.
What?
These niggas be in the hallway like this playing Uno. I'm sitting there like,
Did you hear about? Here we go. Let's talk about that. Did you hear about the school? It's a free use school, so you don't have set classes. You wake up every day and you choose what it is you want to learn for the day.
You just drop in and then make a decision.
From a list of things, you just pick what it is you want to learn for the day, and it's no set time you got to come in, and it's no set time you have to leave.
I mean,
you come and go as you please.
I'm gonna be honest. At that age, I wouldn't go to school. I just come in one class a day.
That's crazy, right? That's lit.
What am I supposed to do?
That's fucking dope.
My lunch is my favorite class is lunch and gym.
But they don't have like your regular course classes. They have like creative classes and shit like that. So it's tough. Like you can learn, like you learn, like you know what I mean. You learn what it is you want to learn.
So it's like college before.
You know what I'm saying?
Really.
It's like saying like, you know what, I want to be. I don't know. I want to be a game show host.
Oh shit.
So of course you're gonna have to learn your basic maths and shit like that. That's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, courses, curriculum and stuff like that. But you're gonna be doing things tailored to that. So public speaking classes and shit, shit like that.
How do you feel about it?
I love it.
I like dope. That shit sound great.
I would have had a great time in school.
But Philly, you can't do that with Philly kids. Them niggas gonna have weed 108. Like them niggas gonna be smoking.
No,
like them niggas ain't gonna want to go to class.
108.
Bathroom. Them niggas ain't gonna go to class. Like them niggas don't go to class now. Like bro, I go to school I get to that school at 1:00. These niggas is at the door. Bro, one of my athletes was at the door. I thought the nigga worked at the school. I'm like, nigga, what are you doing here? He was like, I'm off class.
I'm off class.
How you off class, nigga? Is school over? No, I'm just off class. Like, he was at the front, nigga. Nigga was standing at the front door like the security guard. Like, I'm like, nigga, what do you work here, nigga?
Hey, yo, you know what? I'm writing that down, actually. Weed 108. That's going to be another podcast.
That's a class. Weed 108. That's the introduction level. And then you get the weed 210, weed 311. Like, you just keep going up until you get the mastery class. Yo, it's cannabis colleges now. It's cannabis colleges.
He did say y'all gonna have weed 108. It is cannabis colleges.
Now,
hey Chef, let me see you later.
Let me ask you that. Would you go to a cannabis if you had a full ride scholarship to cannabis college to play ball? To play basketball, would you take it?
B-Nord, shut up.
What?
This nigga said go to cannabis college on a basketball scholarship.
That's gonna be a hot. That team gonna be hot.
This nigga,
they got a basketball team at the weed college. I'll play.
Yo, B-Nord, sometimes I wonder where your mind goes.
You just start talking about college classes in high school. That's crazy.
I didn't say nothing about college classes in high school.
It sound like what you was describing. Is these niggas? So you said, all right.
Joe, you just said if I was going to weed, if I got offered
to a college
a basketball scholarship
to
go to weed school, weed college,
to become a professor in marijuana.
So I want to become a professor in marijuana via my basketball scholarship.
They gave you money to do it.
So I got now they're breaking all NCAA rules and they're paying me to be there now.
No, you know the rules changed. Amateurships has changed. You can get paid. That's why they got college kids in commercials now. Amateurs is no more.
Oh wow.
You can get a full ride. Like you can get a sponsorship in high school now.
So
it's legal now.
So I know, but listen to what I'm saying. I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. You want me to accept a basketball scholarship, right? I'm great at basketball. I'm so good at basketball that I got a lot of offers, right? And one of my offers is from a weed college.
Right.
Right?
Would you go there over, say, Temple?
Let's start here. Why would a weed college have a basketball team?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because basketball, and this is some real ass shit, no matter what school in the city, right? It's schools that don't have a football team but have a basketball team and a track team because those two teams are the easiest to fund for whatever reason, no matter where you go. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because Hill Freeman plays football with King, but they have their own basketball team. So at some point, King has to play Hill Freeman. So football players that play together now will play against each other in the season because they go to two different schools.
So so bang. I go to Weed College on this basketball scholarship and I'm that good and I go to the NBA. Right?
That's gonna be
I go to the
shit.
NBA from Weed U, right?
I don't think it's called Weed U, but yeah.
And the announcer on my debut night, I'm starting, right?
Weed U.
I'm starting for the LA Lakers, and they say 5'9" from Willow Grove, Pennsylvania, all the way from Weed University.
Right.
Your point guard, County. No, that shit. No.
You gonna get suspended.
And then the next nigga they say from Duke, and then the next nigga say from North Carolina. And
I mean, shit. Steph Curry.
You trying to LiAngelo ball me?
Steph Curry went to Davidson.
You trying to LiAngelo ball me? That's crazy.
I didn't think you was gonna make it that far.
Davidson is not Weed College. It's an institution.
I'm just saying, it's actually
for higher learning, not in the physical and the intellectual.
That would be. I mean, I didn't think you was gonna make it that far to the league. I didn't have those dreams for you. I just thought you would go play 4 years of ball and graduate and be a weed scientist. I didn't think you was gonna take that and then be like, oh, let me go to the league. I didn't think that's what you wanted to do. I sent you to Duke. If that's what you want. If I had the decision to send you to Duke, I would. That's not my call.
You do know, right? The offer of a basketball scholarship means that I feel as though you are good enough to play at the next level, and if you're good enough to play at the next level,
well, who said that we was Division I? You might be Division III. It might be community college ball. I don't know. It might be a bunch of niggas that come and play ball whenever they feel like. It might not be a team. It might be tryouts every week, nigga. I don't know. I've never been there. I've been out of college for damn near 10 years now.
He said I've never been there.
I've never been there. I'm going on 10 years out of college. I don't even know how colleges operate anymore. I haven't been to a homecoming in years. And I wanted to go to Lincoln University, so anybody from Lincoln.
This nigga is scattered. What the fuck are you talking?
I haven't been to college. I don't know how college works anymore. I'm telling you, I don't know how it works. I just know NCAA rules have changed, which makes me happy.
What? Yo!
So, with that being said,
Bino, you just went from homecoming to NCAA rules.
I haven't been to a college. Like I don't know how. Like when I went to college, I went to Lockhaven once again.
All right, so how do you? All right, so
basic school you ever.
All right, so how do you?
All
right, so what do you think? Right, so what do you think has changed? What do you think has changed about college between when you went and now?
The amateurism,
besides the people,
the amateurism rule changed. So with that being said, when they took away the amateurism, I mean you can make money off of your image and likeness. So now you got schools paying players to actually be on posters and flyers, which
you gotta be good at it.
Yeah, you gotta be like I'm talking about. But I'm saying some schools that have just Johnny Do Good. He's on a poster getting paid to be on a poster. Like that wasn't like okay. I ran track in college. I was on posters.
Was you good?
I was okay. I'm not gonna lie. I was okay. Tore my hamstring.
Oh yeah, he was ass.
No, I tore my hamstring freshman year, but sophomore year I ran and junior year I ran.
What you run?
I ran hurdles.
You did hurdles?
400 hurdles.
Oh yeah, you was ass.
I wasn't.
You was ass.
I just told you I ran the 400 hurdles at college level.
You was okay. You
I
was
was solid. I ran on the 4x4, and I didn't run my senior year because I can't do my internship here at Chestnut Hill College, which that was a terrible experience. Somebody died. Like, it was a terrible experience.
All right. Wait, you about to go on a tangent.
No, I'm just saying, like, that was my like. I didn't have a great college experience where I would like when people say they're not going to college, I don't get mad because I'm like, my college experience wasn't that crazy. I wasn't like.
What do you think would have made your college experience better?
More black people and a connection to the community. Actually, like, when I was there, like, I got more connection now than I did then. Like, I didn't really talk to the people in the city. The city was racist. I mean, it was noted. I went to McDonald's, got treated all types of different ways. It was terrible. Like, I hated that school. I only went there.
So what made you want to go there?
My sister went to Kutztown, and I didn't go to Kutztown. I went to Lock Haven, and I decided that I was going to finish. And it wasn't the school.
I didn't. Nigga, I said, what made you choose
Lock Haven? I actually, when I went to the tour, I actually liked it, and I wasn't a good student. I don't even know how I got into college. Like, I don't know. So I was just happy that somebody took a nigga. Like, they took me. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go, because I didn't have no plans on going to college. I didn't know what I was going to do. So I'm being real. This is me being 100% honest.
No, I understand.
I didn't know I was going to go
to
truth.
College.
I mean, I didn't want to go to the Army because I went to the Philadelphia Military Academy, but I didn't want to go to the Army because I was terrible in that school. I don't even know how I can get kicked out of that school. They kept telling me I was supposed to get kicked out of that school. The military school was supposed to kick me out. I was supposed to go to Germantown. And I never went. I just kept coming back to school. One time I got suspended and just came back to school. Like, them niggas did not care. I don't know why. Whoever the principal was, that nigga did not give a fuck.
Yo, what kind of like
student was I?
Kid, yo.
Class clown.
I can see it.
That's it. That's all I did. I just want to make people laugh. And
you was disruptive. They used to say you was disruptive.
Taught too much.
You still ain't fucking learn.
That was just me.
This nigga said no.
Nope. I had niggas in military school wearing bow ties. One time I had everybody tie their tie into a bow tie. We went to lunch. I mean, the push-ups we did that day. Niggas was strong.
How you do class clown shit and get everybody in trouble? Like,
cause I made everybody take their regular. So in military you wear a regular tie, right?
No, I know, I understand that part. I'm saying, like, you just ain't shit.
Oh yeah, no.
How you
all got in trouble? We still united, nigga. That's why I'm saying I wasn't made for this activism life, nigga. I'm ready to change shit. I was fucking shit up. We put baby oil on the floors and pulled the bell, and niggas slid all around the hallways. Like, we was crazy.
You live in a fucking movie. Like,
yes, bro. High school was fun. Like, I didn't think college was gonna
look at your body language. You
I'm
just
excited. Cause nigga, I
excited
didn't,
as hell.
Like, I wasn't supposed to be in no school. I was probably supposed to be at home by myself. Like, I wasn't supposed to be around humans. Like, I was just out there. I had sergeants cussing me out. Like, the most disciplined army men were cussing me out.
All right.
That shit was terrible.
All right, B-Nor.
What's up, Nelly?
Good morning, Nelly.
But yeah, I'm done because y'all niggas gonna learn too much about me.
What?
I don't need to say that.
Hey, yo, B-Nor, yo.
I'm just me.
Yo, we're gonna start our campaign, right? Our campaign is gonna be called No, I don't want to see.
I couldn't say. I'm still thinking about the bomb story. I'm sorry. Like, I just can't believe they took your fucking project.
Yeah, they did. They really thought my project was the bomb.
What?
Yeah, it's the county's trouble.
So did you pass the project? That's why I wanted to ask you. I'm sorry. I know I'm going backwards, but did you pass?
I really don't remember, actually. It was a really good project. It took me 20 minutes to do. I did a really good job in them 20 minutes.
That's funny.
I was like that kind of kid. Like, I didn't do homework. I didn't believe in homework. I felt the homework was more of a punishment. Kind of find out that's exactly what homework was used for. They originated from being a punishment.
What?
And then they gave it to us on a daily basis. So I was actually right as a kid. I used to say, yo, this feels like punishment, not learning. And they used to say, this is how you learn. And I used to say, but it feels like punishment. And they used to say, well, it's not. And I used to be like, all right. And now I found out that it actually was used for punishment. That's where homework originated from. It came from being used as a form of punishment. You don't want to listen in class. You don't want to sit there and learn.
Do more work.
You know what I'm saying? Then here goes more work for you to do at home. And if you don't do it, then you're gonna get your ass smacked on. Pause. When you come back in the next day. That's crazy. But it just goes to show that I was right and everybody was wrong at that time. They needed the internet. Seriously, it was crazy. I hate homework. I didn't do homework. I did all my tests though and quizzes. And I did really good on like pop quizzes and shit like that.
Oh, you was that
So
nigga.
like, yeah, I did really good on test quizzes. PSSAs I did really good on. I didn't really like feel though studying was really important necessarily. Like going home and like reading over like material. You just told it to me. Like I don't like
I'm
you
not
told
doing
it to
that
me.
shit
I did it
again.
a couple times. I know it. Next.
Oh, you picked up shit easily.
Yeah. And I used to hate when kids read slow. So I used to just finish sentences for kids. Like seriously, it used to be like they used to be like, read this, and when the kids be like, the chat. And we grown ass kids,
Them
like we like
niggas-
15, 16.
Oh my
The
God.
chat is ready. I'm like to display messages, nigga. Like, come on, bro.
Like, be
Like
the first nigga to volunteer. Can I read? No,
DJ
nigga.
Duke Live was good, my guy.
You can't read.
Seriously, yo, I hated that shit, yo. I hate that shit.
Can
Like,
I do it? No.
like, why can't you
No,
read?
You can't.
Like,
do it.
like, what the fuck? Why are you here?
And then the teacher be so, don't judge people.
No, I'm going
judging
to
that
judge.
nigga.
I'm
You
judging
reading out loud.
Fuck you talking about?
I don't even know what the
How'd
fuck we
you-
just read.
How did you make it this far? How?
Always fucking up
You
words.
can't read a paragraph fluently, like in English. You speak it.
What that say? Duh, nigga, duh. What the
Like,
fuck?
the
It's the
fuck?
first word, duh.
Yeah, yo, that should be yo. They said like words like transparent used to be hard words for like niggas that fucking. I used to be mad as shit. They be like chirp. They be like
Just persona-
transparent. They
Nigga,
be
read it.
nice, Christopher.
Right.
No, like no, that's the problem. That's the fuck
Somebody needs to be
problem.
mean to this nigga
Y'all
so he
niggas too
gonna
nice.
read.
Y'all doing too many timeouts.
Mm.
I need to smack him up a little bit. 2 + 2 is what? 3. Nick,
Oh.
bow. 4, nigga. What's 2 + 2? 4. All right, next one.
No,
What you
homework
talking
with your-
about?
homework with your parents, nigga, could be an ass whooping session if you ain't know what the fuck that shit. You
Oh,
was at school all day, you don't know what the fuck this is? I don't know what the fuck
I
that
don't
is.
like how don't you like no that be my whole thing though that really is my I used to hate doing homework because it'd be like I'm about to go home and do the same thing I literally just did. So I started doing my homework in class. Then I started
Right.
getting in trouble for doing my homework in class
Classwork.
because it's homework. It's
Do it
meant
at
for you
your
to take
house.
home.
Right.
Fucking assholes. Fucking dumb. It's meant for you to take home.
They don't
So
even have
I'm
homework
a-
no more.
Like, what the fuck? You judging my memory now? Like, what the fuck? Are you testing my memory? The fuck?
Now summer work made sense because niggas didn't do shit all summer.
I hate it. I ain't doing no fucking summer. Don't
I
give me
hate-
no summer
No,
work,
I
nigga.
did
It's summer
summer work.
break.
I did summer work the last day before summer was over. All that shit.
Keyword break. A break from all the shit I've been
All
doing the
that
other 9 months.
shit.
Real shit. School, yo,
Don't
man.
get you on the pedestal.
I used to say, I hated school, man. I couldn't stand high school.
High
Just
school
the
was
the
terrible.
structure of it, I couldn't stand. Like it was like, yo, like I'm not learning nothing here. Like, what the fuck is calculus?
Oh, you had calculus. You was
I had all them
had
drawings,
pre-cal.
like-
I had pre-cal.
Yeah, we did pre-calc in like 9th grade.
Damn. The county different, nigga. That's nigga, we didn't get that shit to senior year, and half this niggas ain't come to school at that point. So niggas ain't learn shit that year.
And then you don't do nothing but copy off each other.
If one nigga get it wrong, the whole class. Why did everyone get number 12 wrong?
You was cool if you was cool with it's like even with like the not even necessarily like I guess during that time we would call them nerds, but they're like the cool kids now.
They cool. Them niggas got .coms and.
No, I'm just saying,
apps.
yeah, they would be considered like in high school now, like what's considered not cool in high school
It's
now
cool kids.
was cool when I was in high school.
Right.
And everything that we thought was cool is not cool now. Like you don't go to class? Ugh.
Like playing. Like, remember how being a part of the team.
You want to be stupid.
Remember how playing sports was the shit? Like now everybody like sports. Ew.
Everybody used to cut
Like, what?
class.
Yeah, everybody used to cut. Now it's like, ew, you cut
It's like,
class.
you cut class, you want to be dumb.
Right.
You
I'm
wanna
not-
be
not
ignorant.
Me. I got a .com to run after this because my mom got the PPP loan. Like shit. Like what? The fuck are you talking about? You little cocky fuck. These kids.
What?
these-
Be no
no,
word. Yo,
these
where
kids-
do you
no,
be
I
coming
deal-
up with this shit?
I deal with these kids. These kids bad, bro. Like they be.
You had a
talking
kid
shit.
tell you his mom got PPP?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
crazy.
like, why are you mentioning that? I don't care. Like these kids be saying shit nowadays. You be like, what, yo? Don't work around.
I
kids,
seen a
man.
teacher tell a kid, I said a teacher, I seen a kid tell a teacher that they was broke.
Wait, what? That's crazy. How does Cody school? How he like school?
Cody tolerates school very well.
Okay, and that's good as long as he tolerates it, because that's all he gonna be able to do for.
He
the
kind of
next
like
couple years.
he don't like he don't like the structure of it.
Yeah, school.
Like he don't like having to like sit. Like
that was the worst part of
like
school,
that.
sitting down.
He
and
don't
shit.
like not being able to just like
run around the class.
not even run around the class, but like talk to his friends, sit with his friends, and he want to socialize and all that.
And that's what you're supposed to do at that age.
Kid
Like,
shit.
you're supposed to socialize and learn from each other. Like I feel like school shouldn't be really structured into like maybe middle school, maybe. But by then you already had all your
I
structured
think
fun.
school should be there should be a structured foundation, but I think it should be tailored to the way a child learns, not just tailoring it to a schedule, a course of it should be tailored to the kids and how they learn. So like some kids learn visually, some kids learn by touching, like hands on. You know, and some kids learn just by sitting there and listening. Like, all right.
And they should like that's the testing process. They should test the people based on what they do, and then put them in rooms that be successful, as opposed to putting them in rooms. Because like if Cody could be the smartest person in the class, but he just want to move around and learn. Like I can learn like this. Like you know what I'm saying, like if he can do that, then let him learn like that. Like what's the problem with that? I don't get it.
Well, because what it does do in his setting, what it does do in the structural setting that we're in now, it'll disrupt other students,
right?
And it'll cause ruckus, and it'll cause students to be distracted from the way that they learn.
They watching Cody like, why is Cody so amazing?
No, they want to dance too, and then they gonna want to, but that may not be their way of learning.
I can't learn now.
It's going to distract them, from the way they learn. So. If he was in a classroom
where everybody else was dancing,
with other, not even just dancing, but like just where maybe you have more free range to move around when you want to,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Or stand up because you're tired of sitting down, or sit down because you're tired of standing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of have a little bit more like free will. I think, it would work because they're all learning in the same way. If that makes sense. No, so
that makes sense, yeah.
So yeah. Like I used to like I was the class clown. I was like,
did you win it for the yearbook?
No, I wasn't a class clown in high school.
I was an ass.
High school, I was different in high school. I was more like I was just different. I was different.
We're gonna get to that when we talk about the other topic about black.
Oh yeah,
because
why be black?
We're gonna have to really like sit and outline that for like a couple days, because once we get to that one, we might not be on too much longer, because I don't know how people go.
Yo, no, because that is a good question. That's a good question.
Why consider yourself
like
black?
if say you didn't know anything, right? Say you come from another planet, like, and that's how we'll start it off. Say you come from another planet, right? You have no recollection of Earth, what goes on here, nothing. You come from a whole nother planet, right? And you sit down on Earth and you look like this alien, right? And you have to disguise yourself
to be something
here in the world.
What would you disguise yourself?
The last thing when you're looking at, like, you know what I mean? When you look at certain things, the last thing you probably gonna want, you know what I mean? One of the last things you're gonna be is one of us.
If you saw all the stuff that was going on,
you'll weigh your pros and cons to it. You'll say, "Damn, well,
look at this person.
I'll have this, that, and the third, but damn, I'm also gonna deal with this, that, and the third,
discrimination. Man, I'd rather deal with this person.
But if I do this, then I gotta deal with this. Like, like what
would you be?
What? Yeah.
No.
This nigga say
Raheem the Gentleman.
Kanye. So like
we're gonna get to that one though.
You know what I mean? So I think that would be like that's gonna be a great
that's a good way. I like the way you just put that, because that's kind of what it is. It's just seeing what comes with each package, really. Because
like,
I like being who I am.
Because you can't walk up to a person and say, hey, what's it like being black? Hey, what's it like being white? Hey, what's it like being this? Hey, what's it like being that? Hey, what's it like being that? So you have to literally, like, you pick up a history book and you go through history and you like, shit, wow,
enslavement,
wow. And if you take on this
Civil
form,
rights?
look, and if you take on this form, you take on
all the drama,
all that
the
comes with
charm,
it. You don't just disguise yourself and you're still this alien guy. You're this alien guy, but you take on the hurt, the pain, the traumas and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What are you are you going to be what you are?
Yeah. We're gonna get to that. That's gonna be maybe a 2-parter because that can go all day. We can talk about that all day.
Like, are you gonna remain who you are?
If given the opportunity.
Or would you just be like, you know what, fuck this Earth shit. I'm not even gonna explore here. I'm gonna go to the next planet. Me personally, I'm just gonna turn around.
Nigga, roll it. Damn, I don't even want to taste sandwiches. I know I'll be changing it.
I wish it would come.
I just saw something pop up and I was like, what?
I'd be Indian. They come over rich.
Well, I'll be Native American.
But they deal, but you have to deal with whatever. I'm not sure what the Indian history. I'm not too deep into it, so I don't understand I don't know what their traumas and shit are. And we're gonna wrap up, but I don't understand their traumas, anything like that. But I don't know what comes with being quote unquote Indian.
I'm gonna say one thing.
So you have to take that along with that, and all Indians don't come over rich.
Some broke Indians.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know a couple hardworking Indians. I'm not gonna call them broke.
I'm gonna say Indians is the same reason why people change the name of the Redskins.
Look at Dubai; they have no drama. Yeah, look at Dubai. Dubai don't look nothing like America.
Hell no.
Shit,
they got Lamborghinis in the desert.
But look, B-Nord, tell the people where they can find you at B-Nord.
Yeah, you can find me at Andre Brown _11 on Instagram and B-Nord1992 on TikTok.
AKA B-Norbit.
B-Norbit.
And I am your host, man, County Kravitz, AKA the Chris Meg Experience, AKA the Babyface the Letter Head, AKA Stephen A. Kravitz when I'm doing sports talk with my man Andre Brown, AKA B-Norbit. And for my final take today, on this fly day of ours, hard work is only hard work when you're working hard. Damn.
That's perfect.
CME Morning Show.
CME
2K
Morning
play some
Show.
pimpin'. We out
Shout
here.
out right now.
Love you, mama. Always teaching me something.